Good afternoon, class. Today we will start with the topic of reference. In NLP, reference means to link referring expression to another referring expression. For example, in the sentence, Neha bought a printer. It cost her rupees 2000. In the above two sentences, the word her is pointing to the word Neha and the word it is pointing to the printer. This is known as reference in NLP. There are many parts or types of references in NLP. The first one is indefinite. Indefinite reference means when we introduce a new object in the discourse context. For example, I bought a new printer. I met this girl today. So, here the word a or this. These are helping us to identify something new which has happened in the context. For example, I met this girl today. The word refers to a girl to whom I met today. But which girl? It could be any girl. I have introduced something new in the discourse that I met a girl, but I didn't mention which girl. So that's why we call it indefinite reference. Second one, definite reference. In definite reference, it refers to an object that already exists in the discourse context. For example, I bought a printer today. The printer did not work. So here the words the printer are referring to already existing printer which I bought today. This is known as definite reference. Third one is pronominal reference. It uses pronoun to refer to some entity. For example, I bought a printer today. On installation, it did not work. Now the word it has been used for the printer which I bought today. A pronoun has been used to point a noun or some entity. Another example, Zuha forgets her pen drive in lab. The word her here is pointing towards Zuha. A pronoun her is pointing towards a noun entity that is Zuha. This is known as pronominal reference. Sometimes when we refer to an entity, sometimes we refer to the entity before it is being introduced in the context. For example, having installed it, I found that the printer was not working. Now here the word it, which is a pronoun, is being used for the printer which I later introduced in the context. So sometimes the referring entity can be used before the real entity. This is also a part of pronominal reference. Next one is demonstrative reference. Demonstrative reference is, for example, I bought a printer today. I had one earlier in 2004. This one cost me rupees 6,000, whereas that one cost me rupees 12,000. Now in these sentences, the word this and that are pointing towards the printer. Now this is pointing towards the printer which I bought today, and that is pointing towards the printer which I bought earlier in 2004. These are known as demonstrative references. Next, quantifier reference. Quantifier reference uses ordinal such as first, one, etc. For example, I visited a computer shop to buy a printer. I have seen many, and now I have to select one. Now the last word here in the second sentence, that is one, it is working as a quantifier reference. Now this one refers to the printer which I want to buy today.